Welcome back to G&H Honey Bees. It is the 25th of June 2024, and right now it's about 22 Celsius or around 72, 73 Fahrenheit, and the wild blackberries are in full bloom right now, and I kind of been leaving the bees to collect nectar and start making some honey. And they're working on it. But anyway, on Saturday I had a couple of brand new beekeepers over, and they wanted to learn some stuff about how to do inspections, and they asked me a whole bunch of questions and things. And so we went through Hive 2 here, and there were no bees in the honey super, and I didn't understand why. I had a queen excluder on there, like a new metal one, and I thought it would be full of bees making honey. Well, I don't know if they could not get through the screen or get through the excluder or what, but there was, there might have been a dozen bees in the honey super. So we started looking. I started showing them how to do an inspection in the top box, and lo and behold, there were swarm cells that I couldn't figure out. Like, this is a brand new queen. They shouldn't be getting ready to swarm yet, but they were. So I eventually went through the top two boxes and found over a dozen swarm cells, and I tipped up the bottom box to look at the bottom vent, and there were no cells there. But so anyway, I changed the queen excluder to an older one, and I think the wires on the older one are slightly smaller than these new ones. So we've got to have a look at them today, see if there's any more swarm cells, or see if bees are in the honey super, and just to see what they're up to. So let me get set up here, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, I can already see a bit of an improvement. There are bees. I can see bees up in the top here. Well, didn't see many. Once again, there are no bees up here, except for the odd one. Gotta figure what to do. There are a ton of bees in the box. We're putting nectar in there. That'll be blackberry nectar. Yeah, on both sides. You can see maybe see the shine in there. Come on, out of the way, girls. This is a full frame. I should move that other frame over. That looks like it's freshly capped. Same on that side. Oh, see the indent in the comb there? I'll show you why. I can see it from here. Come on, out from under my thumbs. Oh yeah, there's queen cells. There's a lump of drone comb on the bottom of that frame, so they don't really need drones. I'm just going to peel that off of there. There's a queen cell that I tore apart, and it's got a larvae in it by the looks of it. Well, that frame centers. Oh, what's that? Must have been a drone. So they got brood here, and there's fresh grubs, hatch bees all the way around that. So that new queen is doing a pretty good job. And the same on that side. This is all brood. I'm just seeing if I can see the queen because I haven't marked this one yet. Marked most of the rest of them, but you can see, look at the brood there. And there's fresh grubs in some of them open cells. Try not to squish them when I put the frames back in because they like to get on the ends of the frames and they won't get off. So I don't see any eggs in that empty comb there. There's none there, but there's another queen cell that's started. Queen cups anyway. There. Get out of the way. Because I know you'll get under my thumb and then you'll sting me. Well, there's eggs, fresh eggs in here. But there's an egg in there. Nope, there's another queen cell there started. But there's no egg in it. Oh, there's lots of eggs here. Lots of eggs. So you must be around pretty close. Let's just be late up and come back down. I'm just going to peel that off of there. Can't have that. I can see eggs in there. And they are filling it with nectar and bee bread, so that's probably the end of the, yeah, look at the shine in there. That's probably the end of the brood pattern on the top. Get off of that end. But, just want to look. That's the problem with not knowing if they've got swarm cells or not. Or at least I find is they're going to have to look at every frame and look at that honey that's in there. Some of this is older honey from last year, but there's a lot of new stuff in there as well. Oh yeah, that's packed full of honey. Some old, a lot of it brand new. And they're working on this. Not everything's got full, but they're working on it. So I think I'm going to push this full frame, excuse me, to the outside. This other frame in here. Well, they're starting to. Yeah, that's got honey packed in it. There's not much in here, I don't see. No, I don't see eggs on that side. But there's eggs on the other side. So there's more queen cells started. So there's eggs in here, but there's no eggs on the other side. I don't see her. Oh yeah, this is full of fresh grubs. Lots of new bees. And pretty much the same on this side. They're just hatching out. There's something I don't like seeing. I'm going to give him another mite treatment. He's got deformed wing virus. And I have been treating them for mites, just using OA, and but I haven't done it in a week. Figure with the nice weather, since we've had such bad weather up until last week, we've just been kind of leaving them this week. Let them do their thing. That's a good pattern of brood there. There's fresh bees in those empty cells. Oh, and there's another queen cell that I squished over. There's another one on that side, started. There's another one sticking her head in there, and it's got an egg in it. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long. I just want to have a good look, make sure she hasn't started getting skinny or something and wanting to take off. Like, she's just brand new in May. I see some brand new bees just hatched. And there's eggs in these cells. So she's still laying. Like, these eggs are just laid over, so they're what, 3 days old? I think one of the sure signs of queen getting ready to leave is that she slims down and she quits laying eggs. So you don't find any new eggs whatsoever. Now look at there. There's 5 right there. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's got an egg. That one doesn't. That one's got an egg. That one's got an egg. So those 3 taller ones have all got eggs standing straight up in them. So she must have just laid those. Let's see her. Come up here. Yeah, you don't need them. You need to make honey. as if they understand what I'm saying. So this has got a lot of new grubs in it. And there's some bee bread there in the end, on both ends. So I think we're at the end of that part of the brood chamber in the second box. So let me. This is all bee bread. You see down in there, bee bread and honey. Some wonky comb here. That's all. You see some of that's sticking out further than the rest. Well, the next frame is they kind of drew it out funny. And I don't see her on there either, so. Right here. Alright, I'm gonna shut you off for a minute here while I get this removed, and I'll have a quick look through the bottom box, and then I'll bring you back and save some time here on video. Okay, wow, I'm hot and sweaty now. I looked through the bottom box. I didn't see any queen cells on the bottoms of those frames. Bunch of ladder burr comb. But I didn't find the queen down there either, so she's somewhere in the middle boxes. Still a mystery as why they're not going through the queen excluder, because I think this one has slightly smaller bars than the newer one. I think I said that already. I'm a bit hot and sweaty right at the moment, so anyway, thought I should check hive 4 here, and it's also making swarm cells, so I knocked all them off. None of that, I wonder. So hive 7 over here, they're also making swarm cells. So I could have a situation on my hands that I'm not really looking forward to trying to fix. Oh, lordy. When it rains, it pours. Oh, hang on. So, yeah. This nuke over here is doing really well. It's going to go into a 10 frame pretty soon. But that's all I have for today, I guess, because I'm kind of tired and I'm going to go take a cool shower and get into some shorts and a t-shirt and get out of this hot bee suit. So we'll talk to you again in the next video, and I'll keep you updated on how things go here. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.